Fizz and the Police Dog Tryouts, Chapters 1 and 2. Written by Leslie Gibbs and illustrated by Stephen Michael King. A police dog adventure. Here we go. We are on to reading Fizz and the Police Dog Tryouts. Here's little Fizz right here. This is written by Leslie Gibbs and illustrated by Stephen Michael King. It's a police dog adventure. Fizz, Book 1, and there are 5 books in this series. Lots of illustrations. Published in 2017. This is Tom Whitaker. Fizz's father, Fizz, Razor, Amadeus, Benny, Puff Pup, Fluff Pup, Fizz's mother, Bella, and Crystal. Here's Bruno, and then there's Sergeant Stern. Has a couple chapters, 8 chapters. Chapter 1 is I Want to Be a Police Dog. I'm not a little puppy anymore, sang Fizz to the world. I'm all grown up and I'm ready to find a job. Fizz knew exactly what job he wanted. I want to be a police dog, he said, puffing out his chest. It would be the perfect job for Fizz. Police dogs were brave. Fizz was brave. Police dogs were clever. Fizz was clever. Police dogs were fast. Fizz was super fast. He was the fastest dog at Sunnyvale boarding house. But there was one tiny problem. Police dogs look like this. And Fizz looks like this. A small, cute ball of white, fuzzy hair. Fur. How unfair to feel so brave and bold on the inside, but look so cute and cuddly on the outside. The day Fizz told his family that he wanted to be a police dog, they tried to talk him out of it. No one in our family has ever been a police dog, son. We're Bolognese. We're show dogs and companion dogs, not working dogs, said Fizz's father. Would you rather be a champion show dog? Wouldn't you rather be a champion show dog like me? His mother didn't understand either. You could get hurt and your pretty fur won't get all in your... His mother didn't understand either. You could get hurt and your pretty fur would get all dirty, Sugar Plum. Why don't you just be a little lapdog like your sister Bella? Then you'll stay safe and clean. But Mom, I don't want to be a lapdog, said Fizz, his fluffy tail drooping. See, there's his mom. There's Fizz. Or, continued his mother, you could be a handbag dog for a famous actress like your sister Crystal. She's traveled the world 3 times over. See, a handbag dog. And your brother Puff Pup and Fluff Pup just love being companion dogs for old Mrs. Winterbottom. Plenty of cuddles and treats, you know. There they are. But Mom, you're not listening. I don't want to be any of those things, said Fizz. I want adventure. I want to run and chase and bark. I want to stop burglars, catch crooks, and save the day. What I really, really want is to be a police dog. I'm sure I'd make a good one. Remember the time I sniffed out the missing chew treats for Mrs. Winterbottom? Arr, arr. His parents frowned. Son, you just don't look like a police dog, said his father firmly. Mom and I don't want you to get your hopes up in case you're disappointed, that's all. And besides, Mrs. Truncheon from the Dog Employment Department will help you find a suitable job when you have your interview tomorrow. She'll find the perfect job for a dog like you. Fizz trudged out of the boarding house and into the exercise yard. I don't want to be a companion dog or a show dog, and I don't want to see Mrs. Truncheon, said Fizz, looking out beyond the boarding house gates toward the city. I want to be a police dog. Chapter 2. The Advertisement. There's a newspaper. What's wrong, Fizz? Asked Tom Whitaker. There he is. He put down his newspaper and took a bite out of his bacon sandwich. Tom was the groundskeeper at Sunnyvale Boarding House for Dogs, and he had known Fizz since he was a pup. Fizz loved helping Tom whenever there was digging to be done in the gardens or an adventure to be had. Once they had rescued puppies that were lost in the huge grounds around the old boarding house. I want to be a police dog. I don't look like a police dog, and Dad wants me to be like him, and Mom wants me to be like my brothers and sisters. But I'm not like them. I don't want to be pampered and preened. I'm rough and tough, Fizz blurted out. He slumped down next to Tom under the shade of an old jacaranda tree. Tom gave Fizz a firm, understanding pat. You know, Fizz, it's not the size of a dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog that counts. He took another bite of his bacon sandwich. What do you mean? Asked Fizz. It's not what you look like that counts, Fizz. It's what you can do. Do you think you can do everything a police dog can do? You bet I can, if only I had the chance to prove myself, said Fizz, sitting straight up. Well then, you'll want to hear this, said Tom, reading out the advertisement from his newspaper. Police dog tryouts tomorrow. All dogs welcome. Pass 3 tests to qualify. Be at the Sunnyvale City Police Station 7 a.m. sharp. Ooh, that sounds like good news for Fizz. If this is your dream, Fizz, then you should go for it, said Tom. You don't know what you can do until you try. Fizz thought about Miss Truncheon and the dog employment interview. Then he thought about the police dog tryouts. His skin tingled with goosebumps. I'm going to try out. Here are other books by Leslie Gibbs. And, of course, the rest of the books in the Fizz series. The next one is going to be the Dog Academy Rescue, so it's sure to give something away. If you like Fizz, you might like some other great dog books. How to Steal a Dog, Love That Dog, Ranger in Time, Wish, Bunnicula, Stick Dog, White Fang. There's also graphic novels, and that's Mel and Chad, Sparks and Science Comics Dogs, and of course the Magic Treehouse Fact Tracker. We also don't forget about Bella and Harry, Name That Dog, a poem book, and Martha Speaks.